This is my third and final vlog for this module, and it will be focusing on the coaching process. The coaching process is a critical part of any coach or athlete's development because it is during these key stages in which a coach can either improve themselves or improve their team or athletes that they work with. Hughes and Franks in 2008 have defined this coaching process as the ongoing cycle of performance and practicing. Similarly, Caution et al. In 2006 have also defined it as not necessarily cyclical, but as continuous and interdependent. Before I begin to analyse my own coaching behaviours, I think it's only important to provide context to my vlog, as it will allow the viewer to gain a better insight into the scenario and environment that I am presented with. The athlete that I am working with is a senior Gaelic footballer. I have been coaching this senior squad within an S&C capacity over the last 2 years, and as this athlete missed the introductory S&C programme with the rest of the squad, I have taken this session with him by himself. The videos taken are from the warm-up movement prep phase of this programme, and it also should be noted that this is the first time that I will have coached this athlete through these specific exercises. One of the defining roles of the coach is that of instructor, and as an instructor, the coach is responsible for teaching the athlete what to do, how to do it, and hopefully how to do it well. To be an effective strength and conditioning coach, we must be able to exhibit good practice behaviours and adopt certain strategies and techniques to ensure that the coaching objectives are successfully achieved. The use of verbal instruction and feedback will therefore be the primary focus of this analysis. After watching each individual video, I will then begin to highlight the strengths and potential areas needed for improvement.
Right, Christopher, what we have to start off with in the movement prep is our W's and Y's. Alright, so you want to get yourself on the floor. You're going to be squeezing your shoulder blades together. Okay, point your thumbs up towards the ceiling, and you're going to imagine you're squeezing like a peanut in between your shoulder blades. And what you'll do is you'll go out for the count of 3, so nice controlled movement into your Y position. And then once you get into that Y position, pull them arms back and then bring yourself back to starting position again. Alright, so get yourself down and we'll give it a go. So laying down, thumbs pointed towards the ceiling. Alright, we want to be trying to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Okay, imagine we've got a peanut in between. And you go out for the count of 3, so slowly bring the arms out into a Y shape. Okay, and then just bring it back in and reset yourself. Okay, so you're looking to do 5 repetitions in total. Again, squeeze them shoulder blades together. Okay, bring it into Y, thumbs pointed, and then bring them back. Now, if we can, just lower that head just a tiny fraction. You're still looking towards the floor. See as you're moving the arms up, yep, so continue to move. Try and keep the arms up by your ears. Alright, and then come back down. Okay, reset. And just finish them out. So squeeze the shoulder blades, slowly bring it into Y shape. Okay, and then bring it back. Okay, that'll do.
In video 1, it is evident that I use a majority of internal cues to assist in my athlete performing the movement. Each verbal cue was short, concise, and clear to allow the athlete to digest all the information. Described by Swinner in 1986 that because an athlete's working memory and attention are limited in capacity, it is critical for coaches to limit information to what is necessary for the learner's success. One of the positives taken from video 1 was that I kept reinforcing the instructional cues and provided concurrent feedback to help correct the technical errors observed. However, as my coaching style was command style as explained by Mostyn and Ashworth as being very much teacher focused, I never prompted the athlete with any questions to check for athlete understanding. Typical closed-ended questions such as what did you feel working or did that exercise feel easy or hard for you could have been introduced following the exercise. Furthermore, open-ended questions like why do you think this is an important exercise to perform for a Gaelic footballer would allow for a conversation to develop between the coach and athlete, and therefore let the coach know if the message has been received accurately instead of just one-way communication. Now we will move on to video 2 and provide analysis afterwards.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the last exercise of our movement prep program. Okay, and it's a weighted pogo. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to get a plate, hold it in as close as you can towards your chest. Alright, and then you want to keep your feet together and you're performing 5 jumps. And what I would say is try to spend as little time on the floor as possible. Okay, so you want to be able to jump and have loads of quick contacts for the 5 reps that I want you to perform. Okay, so when you're ready, good to go. Okay, and relax. Alright, so just imagine that the grass is fire, alright? So when your feet are about to hit the floor, you want to have that really quick, rapid reaction, okay? Bouncing up. And what I would say is, okay, imagine your feet are like springs, alright? So as your feet are together, okay, you want to be really, really springy, alright? Keeping your ankles stiff, okay? And we're looking a wee bit of height, alright? So legs straight, ankles stiff, pretend fire, really springy, alright? So give it a go, 5, so really springy, and relax. Okay, how did that feel? Do we feel that a wee bit faster?
Yeah.
Okay, or that a wee bit quicker? Alright, so when we're performing that within the program, alright, imagine spring-like ankles, okay? Fire on the floor, so you want to be able to react really quickly, and the legs are together and they're stiff. Alright? Good.
Similar to video 1, I communicated with the athlete using a variety of instructional coaching cues as he performed the plated pogo jump. The attentional focus cues were mainly internal in nature and included phrases such as keep ankle stiff, quick rapid reactions, keep feet together and hold close to your chest. As the use of effective instruction is crucial for movement efficiency, research done on motor learning has found a benefit of externally focused instructions over internally focused instructions in a variety of tasks. It has been noted previously that these videos capture the introduction of the new program and also the first time the athlete will have completed these movement skills. Therefore, it should be suggested that the athlete is at a cognitive stage of learning as described by Fitz and Posner. Because of the high variability and number of errors associated with this stage, the subtle differences in instruction can be a big difference in movement outcome. One of the improvements from my coaching behaviour that I should make a conscious effort in getting better at is through the communication of external cues. Due to the promotion of more automatic processing, as explained through Wolff's constrained action hypothesis, this will only help aid in the improvement of my athlete's performance. Another important factor that I feel needs improvement is in my ability to successfully provide feedback. In video 2, I demonstrate clearly in my reinforcement of keywords such as leg straight, ankle stiff, springy through my instruction. However, when my athlete is shown to perform this movement, I don't provide any feedback on his ability, nor do I provide suggestions on what potential areas he needs to improve or what he is competent with. Shane, 2001, suggests that feedback is the most critical form of guidance a coach can provide an athlete. One such style is augmented feedback, which includes giving praise and encouragement to provide motivation and reinforcement, as well as offering information to correct technical errors. It has been believed that the effects of augmented feedback depend not only on feedback frequency, but on a number of other factors such as the nature, mode, precision, amount, and timing of feedback that are thought to interact with task complexity and the learner's task-related experience. Using augmented feedback, such as the knowledge of performance, can allow the athlete to achieve the goal of performing the exercise more quickly. It will also help influence the athlete's perceptions of their own ability and improve the chance of reinforcing good technical habits, thus improving learning. One feedback suggestion that I could have used would be, okay, you're really good at keeping your legs together and bouncing with your ankle stiff. Let's now focus on getting loads of height and jump right towards the ceiling. This cue will not only provide positive feedback, but also direct my athlete's focus of attention onto one particular part of his movement that needs improving. To summarise, this vlog I've highlighted some of the areas that I need to improve as I develop further into my career as a strength and conditioning coach. Firstly, I would hope to use a more open-ended questions to gauge athletes' understanding of a specific movement or exercise. Secondly, I want to learn and develop to instruct using more externally focused cues when working with athletes. And finally, I want to be able to provide more positive and effective augmented feedback to not only help correct any technical errors, but to also encourage, reinforce and motivate my athletes to achieve successful outcomes. Thanks for watching.